Welcome to episode number 10 of That's Cooked with Steph and yet again, special guest / co-host, Mance Warner.
This is episode 10 because on episode 9 I wasn't on it.
Okay, well, microphone is up here, so I'm going to need you to sit up.
They can hear me.
Please sit up. What's been going on, guys? What's happened since you were on last? This is also an audio, not just a visual, so I'm going to need you to
settling in.
Give them a bit more.
I haven't done any of my pre-episode things, so I have to go blow my nose. And I have to get a Zen because I'm sponsored by Zen.
No, there's no way.
I'm going to get up.
Are you joking?
Those are things that I partake in when I do the podcast.
And I told you that we were doing a podcast.
Everyone could see I was laying on the couch.
Exactly. You were laying on the couch while I was setting everything up. And you've waited until I pressed record, and now we're in the middle of an episode. You've decided that you need to blow your nose.
Guys, here's the deal. She doesn't allow me to touch any of the audio-visual equipment because I'll break it on accident.
I don't recall you asking to touch any of it.
What does this do?
It's called a pop filter.
We need to upgrade some of this stuff and get the discobulators and the double Wi-Fi, hi-fi connections. What are we going to talk about today, baby? You got your coffee. I wish I had some sort of...
I'm going to need you to sit a bit closer to your microphone.
Can I get us in?
Sure, go.
I'll lay back. You talk a little bit.
Anyway, here we are. I've moved from the fish tanks in the background, the Christmas tree in the background, to now we're on the casting couch because, I don't know, it felt more comfortable. I did a photo shoot today, a Christmas shoot. So that's coming very, very soon for OnlyFans with Harry Aaron. Shout out Harry, absolute goat, so talented. But yeah. So that's what I spent my day doing. I feel like we've been home for like 2 days and we're going right back out on the road again, which is like, I love my life. I love traveling. I love getting to see the world. I love getting to do all these things. But I also love being inside my house.
Baby, I got a question. Where's my hat at?
Your hat?
Yes.
It's your hat, dude. I don't know.
Don't lean into me
now. What was I saying? I don't know.
Keep talking. This is your podcast. I'm just a special guest.
I don't know what I was saying. Yeah, tomorrow we are going to New York for MLW. And then we are going to LA for GCW. But we're going to stay for an extra day or two because they need to see your face.
I know I was about to complain, but I didn't want to sound like a diva on here because nowadays if anyone complains, they act like you're a diva. Can I complain on here?
Yeah, complain. Go ahead.
So what'd you say about you love being on the road and we love our life. We love being busy. I hate being on the road. The only thing I enjoy is being with her and like 5 people in pro wrestling. Everyone else, I just want to beat the shit out of them. You're moving all these things. I'm getting nervous like that. I've broken something.
You haven't. Go on. Keep talking.
What was I saying?
You hate everyone.
Yes, I hate everyone. Everyone's always complaining about something. I just want to get paid to beat people up, and then I want to go to bed. I want to turn on Dateline. I want to watch Mindhunter.
Sit closer to me. We're rewatching Mindhunter again. Isn't that a great TV show?
I love it because it's all about murder.
What I love is I feel like this is like a very stereotypical thing. And I'm not saying everyone. But I feel like most of the time in relationships, it's the women that love like the true crime and the men don't really give a fuck. So I love that in this relationship, we both love true crime.
I love all of it.
Because I get to watch it with you.
And I feel like I've seen this show. Everyone knows if you follow me, I get on Twitter all the time and I bitch and moan because Netflix will have a new show every weekend and it's always some garbage that no one gives a damn about. And you had one hit. Besides, what's the other thing they had back in the day?
What? Netflix?
Yeah.
Nightcrawler?
Nightcrawler. Wait, what was Nightcrawler?
Wait. No, I'm getting my shit confused. Nightcrawler was that movie with Jake Gyllenhaal.
He's got great hair, just like me.
He's my favorite actor.
But back to what I was saying, they get all these shows on there.
No, what was the other one? The Night Stalker.
But that was another murder show.
What's your point?
What I'm saying is, my point is this. They spend all this money on making these shows that don't get over. The show's got no charisma. They can't carry the ball.
Sounds like
nobody pays money to come see them. I got to get in the ring and make them look good. See what I'm doing there, guys? I'm pulling the curtain back. But anywho, what I'm saying is they spend all this money on these shows and no one gives a damn. And then they get season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then shows like Mindhunter gets 2 seasons. We never hear about it again. They tease it's coming back all the time. And I will bitch and moan until they give me season 3. Season 3. Just give me one more season. Y'all got money to put anime shows on there I've never heard of. The cats are taking a shit over there.
Cats shitting in the background. This always happens on That's Cooked. Especially now because I had 2 cats and he had 2 cats. So now we have 4 cats in our household. So that's a lot of cats shitting, isn't it?
Helen and spaghetti in a mix.
Yeah, Helen and spaghetti. And they have been doing so well together. Like, I can't believe it.
I thought they were going to fight.
I thought it was going to be World War fucking 3, but these cats, I'm so impressed. I'm so proud of them. I love them all so much. I could talk about, every time I come home, I go, my girls. Every time we're on the road, we look at each other and go, we just want to get home and see the girls. That's what I was saying before is like, sure, I love being on the road. It's so much fun. I love traveling and seeing the world, blah, blah, blah. But there's nothing like coming home to your pets and your partner. There's really nothing like it. Am I right?
I'd say yes, but I'm sure I'd annoy it by Tuesday and she's ready to get back on the road because I like pushing buttons.
He knows how to rile me up. He knows how to get me.
Good way and bad way.
Ooh. Yeah. So, but as I said, I am actually excited for this trip to LA because I actually love LA and we're turning it into not just a wrestling trip, but also like a fun Christmas holiday. Who is taking the world's longest shit? Is that Denver? It always is. Denver does a shit and then has to like build a house in there afterwards. It's just crazy. We're going to the Grinch on Broadway. What are you laughing at?
The cats are just crazy. But we're going to see the Grinch, right?
Yeah, we're going to the live stage show because I've decided I like musicals now.
What else are we doing down there? Well, we go to Philly.
Philly? No,
we go
we're
to Philly
not,
before?
baby. We're going to New York.
No. I don't even fucking know no more, guys.
So now we travel together. It's somehow my responsibility to know what's going on at all times.
That's not true. This is how it goes down. They send her all the info because they know. We're going to give it to old Mancer and I'm going to lose it or I'm going to read something wrong or I'm going to... This is the way it works.
Yeah, which I'm also that kind of person. So it makes it difficult when we've got 2 unorganized people that don't pay attention to detail. So now I've kind of fallen into the role of the more organized of the 2.
Well, I take that as a diss, as a slam, as beef now. You tell all the bookers to send it to me and I'll do it.
Is that a diss?
I will forget to upgrade stuff. I will pick the worst seats on accident. I will mess up all kinds of things, but it will get done.
So he forgot to... Did we tell this story in the last one?
I don't think so.
He forgot to move his seat next to mine, even though I said 3 times to do it, and that's okay.
I'm busy, guys. I'm a busy guy.
He's got a lot of things going on, and that's okay. I understand that. Oh, my back hurts. So then we get on the plane, and of course we don't have seats next to each other. So baby over here goes, you know what? I'm just going to sit in the seat next to you.
Yeah.
What are they going to do? And I go, I think someone who has the seat is going to come up and tell you that you're in their seat. I think that's what's going to happen. And that's exactly what happened. The guy came up and goes, I think that's my seat. And instead of Mance doing like the normal human being thing and going,
I ain't normal. You know you signed up for.
instead of going, oh, I'm sorry, I read wrong. Do you mind if we swap? He just like went non-verbal and was just like, I was like, what?
It works all the time.
He didn't say anything. So then this other guy is like even more confused because he's like, can this man speak? Like, I'm confused what's going on.
He was getting ready to leave. Can I explain what I do?
You can explain, babe.
This is what I do. I do it all the time at airports. If my head's busted open, or if I'm sore or in pain, sometimes I'm just working. I will walk up to the front and I tell them that I do MMA. Because if you say wrestler, you got to talk about what company, you got a belt, let me look at stuff, I want to check all your shit now, do you got 8x10s, what's your name, I want to look you up, oh, you got a lot of followers, oh, verified, I don't know what fucking verified means, but they ask all these questions. So I say I do boxing or MMA. They don't ever question it. I go, oh, I just had my leg worked on, oh, my back's messed up. And usually if I hobble up there and I still got blood in my ears and blood and my head's wrapped up, they let me just go sit. And I've done the same routine when I go into a plane. I forgot things many times. And with my beautiful wife over here, I forgot to change the seat. So I go, boom, I've got this handle. I know it's going down. And it almost worked. So I sat down. Guy comes over, starts asking questions. I've slept maybe 2 hours. I got no time for this anyways. This guy, if he loves it, hates it, there is no other option. His ass is going to another seat. So he looks at me, and I just shake my head and I go. And then he says something again, I go. And then he gives a look to her, because most people, it's very easy. You look at someone and you look crazy and look like you got no idea what's going on. They don't want to fuck with you no more. So they go away.
I disagree. If someone was sitting in my seat, I don't give a fuck how crazy they're pretending they are. I'm going to stand there and argue with them. I don't care.
You ain't normal. That's why we fit. That's the point I'm making right here, guys. Normal people will look at, if you're a pro wrestling, you ain't normal. We get paid money to beat on people, get thrown through shit. Have we talked about Watergate yet? Can we talk about Watergate?
We're going to talk about Watergate.
My point is this. Mance has his methods, and usually they work.
Okay. Anyway, so hold on. Let me finish the story. So anyways, Mance over here went non-verbal, so I had to explain to the guy, hey, I'm so sorry. He didn't book our seats together. Do you mind sitting in his seat? He's up in 29C. It's an aisle seat. The guy goes, oh, great, cool, no worries. Very simple, very easy. You definitely could have had that conversation, but I digress. We've moved on. We're past it. I love you.
I love you. This turned into an episode of Maury for a second.
Of
right?
What?
You ever seen Maury?
Who's that?
Well, they do paternity tests, but before that, it'd be people on there talking about some big problem that occurred.
Can you speak into your microphone, please?
I'm looking right at the damn thing.
Looking at it and speaking into it.
You want me to hold it?
No, it's okay. It's okay. What happened in independent wrestling this weekend? Well, there was a show where there was no water. Really, that's the short and the long of it is there was no water. I mentioned it. A few other people mentioned it. There was just not enough water supplied to the talent backstage. And I think was it Matt that tweeted about it first?
Yeah, Matt said something about it, and then it just.
So I kind of wanted to say something about it, but sometimes you have, like online. I mean, I said something, in real life, but online I kind of wanted to tweet about it. But then I was like, you got to pick your battles sometimes, and whatever. So I decided against it. But then when Matt talked about it, I was like, okay, well, if Matt can, if Matt kind of opens the floodgates, then I can kind of jump off what he says, But I didn't expect it to kind of pop off the way that it has, hey?
I figured it would because the way that everything works in social media, one person has a point, and then a couple more people have a point because they were there or seen something. And then every sumbitch in town jumps on there and makes a hot take. And that's where it just keeps going and going and going and going.
So what do you think about Watergate? Where do you stand? Where do you lie?
Well, I love it because I love any time where people get on there and start arguing with each other. So it's free entertainment. Twitter is nothing but free therapy. And
Therapy?
Free therapy.
What's therapeutic about it? If anything, I would say it's the opposite. I'd say Twitter makes people go to therapy, or they should go to therapy.
It's free therapy because you can say anything you want on there. You can be crazy as hell. You could say something positive, and then the first person reads it, and then they go, well, you said that you like lasagna, but what about spaghetti? You hate spaghetti. I shouldn't say that because my cat.
Yeah.
You hate Papa John's pizza. You ain't a real Italian because you don't like this. And then people argue about shit. It's amazing. I love it.
I love Papa John's. Why did I say it like that? Papa John's? Papa.
Well, how did I say it? Papa John's?
I said it wrong. I said Papa.
Baby, you don't say nothing wrong. My point is this.
God, I love you.
I love you. People get on there and they all start arguing. Watergate is great because that means I made a joke about it instantly.
The Triple H tweet?
Yes, because now there's going to be excessive amounts of water. And I'm going to be spitting water all over backstage, hoarding water, taking waters home just to take them home, giving waters to people on the street. I love it. But that's the way pro wrestling works. Someone has a point, a whole bunch of people jump in, then they start arguing, and then you got old timers coming in there complaining about we didn't have water back in our day. We walked 15,000 fucking miles to get to the bus stop, and then we had to ride the bus, and no one picked us up at the gas station, and no one did this, no one did that. Everyone's just fucking mad about everything. It's a beautiful thing.
I think of that point with the old timers. For me, it's like I understand it to a degree of like, well, back in my day, blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, but then we're also going to talk about all the other horrific things that happened back in your day that have rightfully been exiled from professional wrestling, or at least we've started to get away from. Like, sure, maybe you guys didn't have water backstage on the indies, but also like all this other horrific shit used to happen that it's like now we're trying to make it a better environment, a better experience, make it safer for people, make it like running it more of a business rather than like just this carny fucking backyard of bullshit. Well,
look, if we're going to talk about old time wrestling, I think there's a disconnect between the old timers and how it works now. This is the main thing. Back then, probably everybody got paid really well because pro wrestling in the 60s, 70s, 80s, hell, into the 90s, everyone was making a lot more money because there were more fans there.
Were they?
I assume. Because that's what everyone bitches about. Back in my day, I made this. Back in my day, we didn't have to do this. Everything's changed now to where you got motherfuckers that will work for dirt cheap just to be on 15,000 fucking shows. I got to pay my bills. My rate is my rate. I ain't taking no discount. I'm going to do this. I'm going to bust my ass. You're going to get a Mancer show, a Mancer match. I'm going to cut promos. I'm going to promote shit. Same shit you do. Not everyone else does that. Other motherfuckers will hop in a car, drive back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then whore themselves out for fucking $25.
I agree. And that is the frustrating thing is, I mean, I've spoken about this before on this podcast and I don't want to roll down this steep hill, but yeah, if we are accepting of low standards and treatment that isn't optimal, then that's the way it will stay.
I'm going to take a stand and I want booty wipes in all the bathrooms. So my ass is very, 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 very nice and crystal clean as I go roll around in glass. Can I tweet about that?
So just to clarify, so at shows, you, of course, want water. Spaghetti, stop. So, hold on. Bring your face a little bit closer. So, say that part again. What is it? No, look at the camera.
I know, baby. I'm just rounding you up. I want water, light beers. I want booty wipes.
Why do you want booty wipes?
To make my ass extra clean.
Okay, babe. I can get it.
You know.
Yeah, I get amongst that.
If people just use their toilet paper nowadays, there's booty wipes. Wipe that ass. Get it clean. I don't want to bring my own booty wipes. Those are for home. I want booty wipes at the show. I think the fans need them too, because I've been out there and it smells like shit sometimes. Booty wipes for all. Water for all. Light beers for all. If you drink it, if you don't drink it, you don't need them.
I agree, babe.
It's not simple. And quit dropping your rate, guys.
Yeah, stop working for peanuts, you fucking jabronis, because it fucks us all over.
I don't give a shit about a list. I don't give a shit about a number. I want my rate. I want to pay my bills. And I want to go home to my wife and my cats.
Yeah, look at our beautiful fucking children. You know what is so fun about our life right now? And I can't get over it, and I talk about it constantly. Everywhere you turn in our house, there's a cat doing something. Like right now, Helen was just mesmerized by the fish. Denver is sitting here playing with Mance. Spaghetti was trying her hardest to fuck up the ring light. And Denver's trying to get outside because she wants to play on the balcony. Like, it fills me with joy.
And then at nighttime, I'm going to sit down on this couch. I'm going to turn on Mindhunter, season 2, about to start, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw the blanket down here, and I'm going to have about 4 cats laying on me as I sip on a nice cold beer.
God, babe. After we do this, we got to go to the gym. We'll do a quick arm blast. We're going to go to the gym. I've got to go get a spray tan. You're going to come with me if you want.
Yeah, I got to go because we're eating at some, she sent me a text earlier. I thought she spelled something wrong. And now I remember it's that restaurant I went to. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they got them gyros I eat.
So the restaurant is called Carver. This is something that actually I think could be a point of contention because I don't know how to pronounce this word. In Australia, we pronounce it gyros. Here, I've heard gyro or gyro. What would you say?
It depends what day it is. A gyro sometimes.
A gyro?
A gyro sometimes.
Like, what are we calling this beautiful fucking meat? And pita and feta, onions, tomatoes, cucumbers, whatever the fuck else you want in a little wrap.
That fucking tzatziki sauce.
Tzatziki, hummus. He doesn't like hummus. I like it. Hummus. You got to say it like that.
I don't know what it is.
Hummus.
Was it beans or something?
Chickpeas. I think you would like it, babe. I think you need to open your mind. We've got like 7.5 minutes left and I'm about to shit my pants.
You got to take a shit?
I do, but I can hold it. But I did shit myself a little bit this morning. I was doing my hair and I was sitting there and he was on the bed and I was doing my hair and I go, I think I just did a little bit of shit in my pants. And I got up and I went to the bathroom and I did.
We could talk about anything on here.
Do you look at me differently?
No, not at all. I took a shit this morning and I went to the gym. I took a shit there. I always got my booty wipes on me. So I'm ready to go. I can shit anywhere. Yeah. That's one thing I ain't going to bitch about on the internet. Other than I need some booty wipes is I will shit anywhere. Yeah. I will shit at the venue. I will shit in a damn parking
You know what
lot.
I will say though? What I will say is on that point.
Oh shit.
Yeah, on that point, shooting at the venue. I do think it's like a respectable thing to your fellow wrestlers that if they're, because you know how at a lot of venues there's like the big bathrooms in the hall. Like no, I'm not saying the one toilet that 40 of us have to share, including the women. I'm saying like if you have to do a shit and it's before doors and there are multiple other toilets in a venue, I think it's within good culture to your fellow wrestlers to go and do said shit in the other big bathrooms away from the locker room. Do you agree?
I always shit where the fans shit.
That's what I'm saying. Shit where the fans shit before they come in.
Before they destroy the restrooms. In LA, we're going to LA this weekend.
Yes.
Them bathrooms are fucking destroyed.
See, the girls' ones are clean.
Oh, God. It's disgusting. And nothing really disgusts me too much.
Sometimes what show was it? There was an AIW show where I had to put my gear on in the boys' toilet. So I was putting on my fishnet stockings, stepping in men's piss before the show.
Like they couldn't aim.
Like there was piss on the floor and it was the only place I could get changed. So I'm putting on my stockings, stepping in men's piss.
Guys, you got to learn how to get that little Peter over the pisser.
Like how fucking, I've seen it. I know how it works. It's not that hard. Anyway, less piss on the floor, I would say.
Talked about piss, Watergate, shit. Mm-hmm. I buried a bunch of people for working for cheap.
Oh my God, look, hold on, wait. This is spaghetti. doesn't this cat look like Denver? Doesn't this cat look like... Hold on, wait. Spaghetti, right? Spaghetti. Oh. Denver.
And the cats do this shit now where they all hiss at each other.
Same cat, right?
But then they just go back to kissing and hugging on each other.
Yeah, we catch them and they're kissing and then they do these fake hisses and then they're kissing again. I walked into the bathroom the other day in the dark and Denver and Spaghetti were in there in the dark telling secrets.
Yeah, because they all love each other, but then they hiss and then they're friends again. It's kind of like when I first met you.
What? I didn't hiss
She'd
at you.
hiss and it should be all over me.
Oh,
and
no, I
hiss
wouldn't.
Again, it'd be all over me. There you go, right there.
And then...
It'd be all over me. Oh, whoa. What else can we talk about here? How much time we got?
We have 4 minutes left. What would you like to get off your chest, babe?
Well,
Preach.
I shot on everyone earlier.
Okay. What's coming up in the world of Mensa? What's next, babe?
Well, we got the shows this week.
Yeah.
We got Grinch.
Yeah.
Which I'm thoroughly excited for.
Yeah.
Will they serve drinks in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna drink. What kind of drinks though?
Babe, light
I ain't drinking
beers.
no wine.
Ew, I hate wine. Wine sucks. Wine's for losers.
So I'm gonna watch Grinch. And then what else we doing down there?
To be honest, I don't think I've got another 3.5 minutes in me.
Well, do we just end it before you shit? I would say I just talk to the camera, but then you may hear her shitting in the background.
We're in a 1-bedroom apartment. We don't have that much space.
It's pretty spacious.
Yeah, but not enough to... These cameras, the microphones pick up a lot. We can hear Denver drinking her water.
Well, guys, she's got to take a shit. I buried some people. The workers out there, even the ones that have been doing it for 20 years and cut a discount, quit fucking doing that. I got to pay my bills. I got to pay. We're going to go eat at, what's it called again?
Kava.
Kava.
All right, guys.
And
I
we're
love
out
you.
of here. I love y'all.
I love you.
Sons of bitches.
Until next time, that's cooked.
She's got to take a shit.